as you see, the guys are together. We are doing a special live in person off the ball podcast, Up in Flames, off the ball network collaboration. We've been trying to do this for how long? We've been trying to do this?
Years, bro. Years.
Years in the making. And guess what? We finally here. It is a live Up in Flames off the ball collaboration, off the ball network in the building. You know who I am, Chris LeBron, off the ball podcast, and my guy VP off the ball network, Mo Up in Flames, my friend Mo. We here, bro.
Hey, we here. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But Chris, before we start, man, let me talk my shit for a second. Let me talk my shit for a second.
Get me kicked out of my
Yeah. I might get him kicked out of his hotel room. So look. I want to beat my chest, right? I've been grinding the past month and a half. Just recently got out the Navy, got a new job, got a new crib, moved out the crib. You know what I'm saying? My family been back in Florida, and I've been handling business, man. And so all of that led up to Chris, you and me linking up in Dallas, Texas. And because I handle my business, we able to sit right here and do a live podcast. Mo Murphy and Chris LeBron. We've been talking about this shit since we started Off the Ball Network in what, 2020? Yeah, 2020. It's been over 3 years, or going on 3 years, actually. Matter of fact, coming up in what, August, September? About that time frame. Yeah, so we about a month. We about a month from the 3-year anniversary of Off the Ball Network. I appreciate all the love I've gotten from everybody. I appreciate the love Chris is giving me, the platform he's giving me. And yeah, bro, we here. Like, we here.
And what's crazy is this wasn't even like, it wasn't planned like that. It was just kind of like an accident. I just got a new job and it happened to be in Texas. I was like, yeah, Mo, I'm gonna be. I know Texas is big. As far it is. This place is massive, this state.
Big as shit.
Big as shit, this fucking state. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in Texas. And he said, what part? I don't even know what part I was. I told him where I was, and he was like, bro, I'm like
10 minutes
away. And I was like, get out of here. So, you know, I knew I was going to be working a lot. So, but, you know, been getting off a little earlier than expected. And we like, yeah, let's just make it happen. You close by. And then we linked up the first day. And, you know, we've chilled ever since. And then it's dope that we doing this in person. You know, it's been a long time coming and we here. So now we just going to talk our crap, you know, and do what we do. We just in person. I'm so used to Zooms and stuff. This is only like the second time I've actually done a live show. I did one like with my guy Josh, like 2020. So like I'm so used to doing Zooms. I was waiting for him to be in the little thing on below in the StreamYard, waiting for more to pop up. I'm like, oh, he's right here. So, you know, cheers.
Yes, sir. Cheers. You know, it wouldn't be right. We got to take a shot. Hey, I just want to let y'all know, Chris weak on the liquor, so this one shot about to kill him.
I don't drink that much.
So we here, Chris. So let's just get straight into it, right?
Let's do it.
So I'm a Heat fan. We know the biggest rumor that's putting the NBA world in the chokehold right now. Damian Lillard to the Miami Heat. So before we really break it down, is it going to happen?
It's going to happen. I still think it's going to happen. I think there's just a lot of stuff that's getting in the way as far as like Tyler Hero, because he's probably going to be the odd man out. And not a lot of people, it doesn't seem like he has a big a big market right now because of his contract he just got, and you know he had to deal with the injury. He didn't play in the playoffs, you know, and they made the finals without him. So, you know, they're probably trying to find someone to get him because obviously Miami doesn't have enough assets just straight up to get a Dame, and that's always been the thing. And we talked about that for years. You know, it feels like, you know, with always been the rumor with Dame going to Miami, you know, at least going out, you know, for a contender. So it just feels like it's just a matter of time. But I thought it would happen a lot quicker because I feel like if kind of with KD, I thought that would have took long, and that was like that. Madishbeer wasn't playing around. You know, he got that deal done. But this one seems a little more confident. But there's also more time. That's always the in season with KD, and there was more of a pressure to get him now, rather than wait till the off season when you got more teams bidding for KD. Where Dame, the situation, there's no rush for Miami to go get him right now. Like they'll take the whatever they're gonna figure out the right parameters and do it, the right way. No need to rush. The season just ended. Just what 3 weeks ago, a month ago, like so. There's no rush for them. They just gotta find the right. Probably gonna add a third team and figure out who's gonna get here. I just heard there's another team that's maybe interested in Tyler Hero. I heard something about the Knicks and all that. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if the Knicks would try to help the Heat out. I wouldn't do that, but it's going to be interesting to see. But I think he will end up in Miami. Just I don't know when. I just don't know when. I thought it'd be by the draft, but that didn't happen. And especially like there's Jaime Jaquez. He looks solid, and that could be a piece that that could be a player for you guys. So that might be someone you want to keep back. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But I think eventually Dame winds up in Miami.
I think it's inevitable. Dame said he wants to go to Miami. He said he only wants to be in Miami. He didn't give Portland a lot of room to, all right, I'll give you a list of 3, 4, 5 teams. And I'm satisfied with going to any one of them. He wants to go to Miami. I think had Miami won the championship, I think he'd feel a little bit different. And I think he would have a list of teams at that point. We heard rumors while Miami was heading to the finals that if Miami wins the finals, they won't be as enticing to Damian Lillard. Mm-hmm. I think he wants to be the reason why a team wins the championship, not a piece to it. But Dame's coming to Miami. It's inevitable. Dame is going to end up in South Beach. And for all you old heads that love this or that hate this player empowerment and player movement, that they get to control where they go, and all y'all gonna lick Jordan's balls and tell me about the loyalty that Jordan had and tell me about the loyalty that Kobe had. That shit's out the window. It's 2023. Players own all rights to what they want to do. They're gonna sign these big money contracts. Bradley Beal signed it smart, got a no trade clause, literally said, I want to go to Phoenix or Miami. Miami didn't seem as interested because Dame is public enemy number one. Dame is the guy that Miami has been shooting for, and they didn't show enough love in Bradley Beal, so he didn't waive his no trade clause to go to Miami. He ends up going to Phoenix for what? Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, and what, 2 second-round picks? Like taking it that crazy, but I understand why Miami didn't want to take Bradley Beal, because they're going all in on Dame. And for any of you losers that don't think that Dame makes a difference in Miami getting back to the finals and winning a championship,
that's
y'all are crazy.
I think that's why they didn't pursue the Brad situation, because I think they felt like they had a good grasp of the Dame situation and felt confident enough to go after him and know that they're gonna wind up with them. Maybe they didn't think it would take this long, but I think they felt confident that they would be able to get him. So that's why they're like, all right, let's pass on Brad. He's a good player, but Dame is a better player, and he's on the court and stuff. He just had his best scoring season, even though they were trash, Portland. But he had his best scoring season of his career. He could still play at he's still an all-NBA player.
He just had his best season of his career.
He still has 2-3 more elite years, and that's exactly what Miami needed. They need someone who get you a ball. We know it. Jimmy got to a point where he was just too tired of the finals, and with the physicality of Denver, it was just too much. So Jimmy has shown that he can be a 2, your second best player, you can win championship. I believe he could be, if Jimmy's your second best player, you can win championship, because he's been to 2 finals as a 1. He got the 2 finals as a 1. So he's shown, all right, maybe he's not a true 1, but hey, if he's 1B, he can win a championship. And we've seen Dame in the playoffs and what he can do, and in big moments. You put them together, and they both have that killer mindset. Dame's going to buy in. And if Dame is doing all the work in the 3 and you let Jimmy cook in the 4th, that's a recipe for success. And you got Bam who took another step forward. We thought maybe he capped out, but he actually showed that he has another level to his game. Miami needs to capitalize in these next 2 years. I think this is where their window is. And I would go all in for Dame. I think this is the move. And I think like I said, I think they're going to get Dame. So that's why I don't think they getting Brad would have been the move, and I think they felt confident that they were going to get Dame. So I think they made the right move. I would have done the same thing if I was Pat.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this. I'm looking at the comments. Shout out to Walker. You could kiss my ass. How about that? Yeah, Dame definitely helps them beat someone at home in the play-in. Bro, we ain't a play-in team with Dame. We're a 3, 4, or 5 seed easily, and we make a march. Every time y'all counted Miami out, oh, the bubble was fluke. All right, we got knocked out in the first round in the revenge series against Milwaukee. They bust our ass after game 1. We had an opportunity to win game 1. They swept us up out the floor. The bubble looks fluke. Then we turn around the next year, go game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals with the Boston Celtics. Boston, the better team, ended up going, and we're back in the finals. I understand this whole, oh, they shot like crazy. We never thought we'd see something like this. They outshot themselves going into the final. Man, I don't want to hear none of that shit. They've been to the Eastern Conference Finals 3 of the past 4 years. They've been to the Conference Finals they've been to the NBA Finals 2 of the past 4 years. Miami's legit. Just buy into the culture. Understand that Eric Spoelstra is probably the best coach outside of Greg Popovich in the NBA. Just respect it. We do more with less. And that's where the Miami Heat at. But, I don't want to expand on Dame. I honestly don't. I don't want to talk a bunch about Dame. A lot of y'all, since I've recorded my last podcast, have covered the Dame situation and all the news, We just had to touch base. So we in the hotel room, you know what I'm saying? I pulled up on Chris. We're watching the WNBA All-Star game. So, Chris, let me ask you this. Don't get us canceled. Have you been paying attention to the WNBA this year?
You know what? Not as much as I probably should be. Can't front. I'm not gonna lie, but that's because I've been really invested like in the NBA draft and watching a crazy summer league. But
don't try and defer to summer league. Do not do that. Let's talk
I'm just keeping it real. Like that's what I've been. So I haven't been, but now that summer league is winding down, and I'm gonna definitely. I caught the Liberty versus the Storm. That's what the Indiana Storm. Catch that game with Sabrina.
The Indiana Storm?
That's what they're called?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're about to get us canceled. I know they're not
the Pacers.
Jesus Christ. You're about to get us canceled. The Indiana Fever, bro?
Fever, my bad.
What are you on? This man about to get us canceled 10 minutes into a live show because he can't talk WNBA.
I forgot my team name. I just know my team is the New York Liberty. I know we hoop it, and Sabrina went off that game, and she had the record for most threes made in the 3-point contest. So I'm gonna definitely watch more WNBA, but I do love basketball. I've been so focused on the NBA and the summer league and all that. So, but I'm definitely gonna tap into more WNBA because the Liberty are actually good and they can actually bring, since my NBA team probably won't win a championship.
Never. Won't happen.
Maybe my Liberty with Stewie and Sabrina can win a championship because they got a squad this year. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I gotta watch more. I'm sorry, I called them the Storm. What I call them?
The Indiana Storm, bro. What is wrong with
Seattle Storm?
Yeah,
I was thinking of Seattle Storm, Indiana Fever. Oh, my bad. But yeah, definitely gonna watch more because I definitely forgot. I don't know why I just Storm. I was thinking of Sue Bird and all that, but. Right, Breonna Stewart played for the Storm, right? That's what I was thinking about. But Breonna's killing it with us, and their all-star team's winning right now. So, but yeah, definitely gonna watch more because balls never ends. So, but I've been so focused on summer league, and I'm a nerd like that. I'd be watching second-round picks, undrafted players, guys who I had on my podcast who are, like Herman, who I had a couple years ago. He's playing summer league. My guy Isaiah Mike, he was on the Golden State Warriors summer league team. I had him on the pod, a couple of years back when he was coming out, SMU. So, though I was watching those dudes, but yeah, definitely got to watch more WNBA, because I enjoy it, but I've been focused on all that. But and the Liberty of hooping.
All right, I'm glad Chris ended his full of shit rant on the fact that he doesn't watch the WNBA. So
I don't watch it.
We're gonna go into this. So now we're gonna pay attention to the comments. So if y'all comment, we definitely go pay attention. I'm gonna answer every question. I don't care what y'all say. This shit is uncut. If you got something you want answered, let me know. And Walker, you seem to be the guy that want to keep commenting. So you seem to be the guy that want to get us canceled. So I'm gonna answer everything you said. So
6 only got one loss, right? They only got
one loss, who cares? So the Heat are a 6 seed if they're a 6 seed if they get Dame. Okay. Potential to be draft watching by February. Could the Las Vegas Aces beat the Dame Heat? All right, that's the question I want to answer. So you want to hear the answer to that question? And hey, Chris, if we do get canceled, I apologize. It's been a great run between Off the Ball Podcast, Up in Flames, and Off the Ball Network. But this is Up in Flames, and I'm going to keep it honest. Could the Las Vegas Aces beat the Dame Heat? You want me to tell you the answer to that? Look at every trans athlete that went and beat women. That's the answer to that. Look at every trans athlete that went and beat women, bro. No. Hell no, they couldn't beat the Heat in nothing. The Heat in 4 by 20 plus because these trans athletes, these men that are going to compete against women are walking around here and winning championships and doing everything great. So no, Asia Wilson could not guard Bam Adebayo. Bam averages a 40-point triple-double. He looks like Nikola Jokic reincarnated. Jimmy Butler averages 50. Freaking Dame on the Miami Heat. He drops 60 a night on Stewie. That's the type of night I'm on. Aces in 5, these nuts, Walker. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, bro. That shit not happening, bro. We got too many trans athletes beating these women to be sitting here talking. Yeah, I love women, but they can't beat men. Let's just be honest. Because the trans men are going over there and busting their ass.
You let Walker win. You let him get into you. And you see, Walker is victorious in this.
Hey, that's kind of a pause moment, though. Hold on. Pause. Chris just said I let Walker get into me. No, I didn't. Pause. That's hella crazy.
But in other news, your favorite player, LeBron James, decided to change his number again. He decided to change his number again because now he's going back to number 23 because he wants to show respect to Bill Russell.
Chris wants me to go on rants today. That's what he wants.
Which is kind of it doesn't really make sense to me because it's like, why didn't you do that before then?
Well, you can't change jerseys in the middle of the season. So
I know that.
Bill Russell passed in the middle of the season. At some point during the season, it costs you money to change. But another rant. LeBron James, I love you. You're my second favorite player of all time behind Dwayne Tyrone Wade. But, bro, cut the bullshit. We don't care that you're changing from 6 to 23. Just say that in year 21, you wanted to establish that you're the best person to ever wear number 23. Don't sell us this bullshit that you're trying to pay homage to Bill Russell. I don't want to hear it. No, you're not. You're looking for attention. I love you, LeBron.
He's in year 22, right?
But you're 21. He's going in year 21. Don't oversell him. I love LeBron, but you're looking for attention. Bro, that thing that you did at the ESPYs, bro. Oh, I'm not retiring. We knew you weren't retiring. Everybody knew you weren't retiring, bro. You were coming back. You're trying to take the focus off the fact you got sweat. LeBron, I love you.
And I know that's like
Bron, I love you. I just want to throw that out there. But, bro, stop. You're changing the number 23 because you want to have a relevant storyline to keep LeBron relevant in a time. We're in the middle of July. We're not fully bought into football season yet. We're not fully bought into college football. We're not fully bought into the NFL. The NBA draft is over. Summer League is about to end, and we're getting in the final run. The last leg is the WNBA All-Star Game. We're getting in the last leg before we get the WNBA playoffs, while Jewel Lloyd is putting on a show. Just want to shout out Jewel Lloyd because she's putting on the show, and you won me a lot of money on Prize Picks. So shout out to Jewel Lloyd. But, Bron, stop. We don't care. I'm going to be honest. This is coming from a guy who was a LeBron supporter. Bro, we don't care. We don't give two damns that you're changing back to number 23. We don't care.
I don't.
Shane said, let's talk WNBA. So real quick, we're paying attention to comments. I'm just throwing that out there. So Shane, what you want to hear about the WNBA? Go ahead and comment. What do you want to hear about the WNBA? I'm on rants. I'm on bullshit.
Is Liberty versus Aces, like, is that like?
He don't know.
Definite?
Shane doesn't know. He wants to hear. You want me to tell you why he say let's talk WNBA? Because he knows I'm a little under the influence, and he know I'm gonna say some bullshit. He really want Up in Flames to get canceled. That's where he's coming from.
But back to LeBron. Like when he made the whole thing, did we really think he was gonna retire? Like he made it like I'm coming back. Like we knew he wasn't retiring. I kind of felt like, all right, LeBron, you don't gotta do that. And then change the number. It's like I defend LeBron more than anyone, but it's like, all right, bro, come on. We don't have to do that. Change it back to 20.
You do not defend LeBron more than anyone. I think the guy sitting next to you is the guy who defends LeBron more than anyone.
No, I think I found myself defending LeBron, like especially like the last few years and all that, a lot more, like especially with like Jordan truthers and all that, but go back to Murph and everybody. Yeah.
So do we want to go
to
back?
23? Yeah, I mean, I told you I don't even know. 23 should be retired.
Okay, you're full of shit. 23 should not be retired because as much as Michael Jordan has made his
Would
name,
you even
in 23
all right? Would you even allow someone to wear 23 on your AAU team?
Yeah.
And unless they're of that talent.
No.
If they're the best. You can't be the coming
You
off the
wear
bench
your
wearing,
favorite player's number. No, you're not coming off the bench wearing 23. Now I'll stress that.
23.
But if my starter says LeBron's my favorite player and I want to wear 23, yeah, I'm gonna respect it. Go ahead.
Average a triple double.
No, you don't have to average a
There's
triple double.
certain numbers you wear in basketball.
No,
it's just like in football, right? If you wear number 1 in football, you know you got to be the best athlete on the damn team. You can't wear 1 and be the backup quarterback.
No, you can't.
Or be the 5th receiver.
You're right, but
or the backup running back.
But
you gotta be.
But to say nobody on my team can't wear number 23 is crazy. Like, bro, when you're 16, 17 years old, you're wearing the number of your favorite player. Which, come to find out, I'm surprised a lot of people ain't wearing number 13 since all of a sudden Paul George is every young kid's GOAT.
I realize that.
Like,
right?
what the hell?
We got
let's all wear number 13. What the fuck?
Kion, or who was the was Brandon Miller said. Yeah, that's been wild.
Oh, hold on. All right, so Patrick said, what did Prezi drink last night? So Prezi got drunk off of Tito's, and he drank about this much. Swear to God, we go downstairs. No, so let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. So there's a lot of comments I'm about to answer.
I'm not like Solo Mo. I don't drink.
No, so listen. So I'm about to answer all these questions because Shane also said something that I'm gonna go on a rant about. But
he has the best shoes.
What? No, you want me to tell you why he says he has the best shoes? Because those are shoes I broke my ankle in. That's why he said that bullshit. Right. So I broke my ankle in Paul George. Screw Paul George. Zion. Screw his shoes. I love Paul George as a player. His game is smooth as hell, but fuck Paul George because his shoes broke my ankle and I snapped it the same way he did. As far as my ankle was pointing a whole nother way.
Price a dictator, coach. No, I just feel like
you are a dictator, coach. If you don't feel like you'll let a young kid wear number 23, you're a dictator.
If I put you on a court and you're 23 and you play like trash, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm gonna be like, no. There's just certain numbers that I feel like you just can't. You can't wear what Magic was 32. You can't wear 32 and you playing point guard and you got more turnovers than assists. Like I'm just like, all right, get off the floor. You can't wear 33 and Patrick Ewing and not be a big man and can't hoop, or Shaq 32. Like nah.
I wasn't running down a hill, Shane. Let's you know what? We're gonna leave my ankle breaking story out the window. The only person that knows, and it's very sacred, is Jeff, because I was trying to do a podcast while sitting in the back of the ambulance. Chris saw how distraught he was during that. But let's talk about this. So FOTW, Shane commented that, right? And he's always wanted me to hit on this. So it's Freak of the Week. So Chris, we're not just going to talk about sports. It's Freak of the Week. And there's two people that I think I could put on for Freak of the Week. So we're going to talk about both of them. The first one is Adam 22's wife. Yo. You know what? We ain't just talking sports. We live in person. We a little lit. Man, Freak of the Week, Adam 22's wife. Let me ask y'all the question. Would y'all ever sign your wife up? And Chris, I'm gonna ask you. You don't have a wife, so you can answer this question because I got a wife, and I'm gonna answer this question blood raw and 100%. Would you ever sign your wife up to take a BBC, let alone a BBC that's probably about 7-8 inches longer than yours?
I know Adam 22 got hella money. Right? He's got a lot of money, right? And he's got a lot of money. You got the.
Bro, the tape release. Bro laid the pipe to.
You watched it?
Man, I seen about 3 minutes. That's all I needed to see.
You watched
Bro laid the pipe to.
Why'd you watch it?
Why not? It's all over the internet. We supported the lead up to it. We had comments on the lead up. Why not watch it? You gotta see it. Bro laid the pipe to.
How do you see? I know Adam too is like he's a wild boy. and he got mad money. He's built.
Bro, ain't the pipe to his wife.
I don't know no matter how much money I have, no matter, and I know Adam 22 got bread. He built his own platform and all that. There's just not a chance in hell I could just allow that. I just can't be like, yo, I'm just gonna let my girl's cheeks just get clapped live. Or, was he there?
He recorded it. He was the cameraman.
That's even worse. No, I didn't know that. I thought he was just like, all right, just do your thing, and like as if in a movie, you see these, people kiss on the vows. No, I can't video it. Like, yeah, babe, yo, just this arch it more, bro. Yo, just hit it from the back harder, like.
That's the angle right there.
That's the angle right there. Yo, that's the money shot. Yo, hit her right there. Hit her in the eyeball. Like, no, I can't watch. They got kids, bro. They just had a kid. They should just have a kid. I don't know, bro. That's type wild.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'd never do that, bro. I never sign my wife up for no crazy stuff like that. I'd never sit there and record it. I couldn't do it. I just had to touch on that. So now we're gonna talk about the other freak of the week. Because I haven't recorded in a minute, right? So a lot of things been going on. So I'm gonna ask you this question and we'll weigh what side we're going on. Who's the freak of the week?
I still can't believe that.
Freak of the week, freak of the month, freak of the year. Is really Zion or Mariah Mills?
Who's Mariah Mills?
The girl that went on that rant with Zion.
Oh, his girl. Didn't she tattoo Zion on his...
Bro, tattoo Zion name on her face. That shit was fake though. Because she just recently posted a video today, or yesterday or something, and she didn't have the Zion tat on her face, so it was fake.
So see, I'm not I don't know all the details. I know some of what happened, but like, what started that whole thing? Was it just her posting about him fronting because he got a baby on the way, right?
Yeah, so he has a baby by the
girl, right?
He has a baby on the way.
That's his main girl that he's with has a baby with?
No, that's his baby mother. Apparently Mariah Mills thought that she was the main girl. And then he posted this whole cute stuff. I think Zion's having a girl, so shout out to Zion. Yeah. It was all over social media. Shout out to Zion for having a girl. But yeah, like, shout out to Zion.
I know we both have girls. Just this kid get off this.
No, it's just shout out to him for having a baby girl.
I'm just saying, like, just in general, like, having a girl is fun early, but I worry about, especially the way technology's going.
No, we're not going down this lane. I'm not talking about this.
I'm scared of shit.
I'm not doing that.
In this era with
I'm not doing that.
How guys are. I'm just saying.
Why are you going down this lane? We're not doing this.
Freak
of the week, freak of the month, freak of the year. Is it Zion or is it Mariah Mills? Because I think it's Zion. Because I'm gonna tell you, Zion got a girl pregnant.
I'm not even mad at Zion,
bro. Zion basically got an up and coming porn star pregnant while also having relations with
Okay. So with Zion, all right. Let's put in perspective. This is a kid who's a very yes, he's been a superstar his whole life, but he's been like a very low key, shy kind of dude. So when you start making bread, and now you have you're on a different tax bracket and you're on a different level once you get to the league and all that. So now there's different levels of girls now that come to you. Not like you're just a regular dude anymore. You're on a different level. So when you get girls hitting you up, and I'm sure he got girls hitting him with his DMs, and he's just like, yo, this girl just hit me up. She want to come through? Bet. Let me fly her over. And just happens. It just happens.
Real quick. While we're in the middle of the show. You mind grabbing me
I didn't know Off the Ball podcast would get
grab me the cognac and coke. This what happens when you do. So here come my cognac, you know what I'm saying? Grab me the coke real quick too. It's over there. I know you gotta slide out your way. But no. So Zion is freak of the week, freak of the month. Yo, that's crazy. Why are we judging? No, I just brought what's in my car, bro. We're not talking about either way. Zion is freak of the week, freak of the month.
No, but do you understand what I'm saying though? There's levels. If you're a shy dude and you don't got money, you're never gonna. But now you just got what, $200 million? So let's see. Chris, he got to be better with the selection. But Jelani, hear me out. when you're like a shy dude, right? Just think about being shy in general, like, and you just know you ain't gonna.
And Jelani's a shy dude,
you know, and you don't got money like that. You know you're gonna get now. You got what 6 zeros in your bank account. 9 zeros in your bank account. Whatever 7, whatever many zeros you got, and now you just got girls hitting you up on IG that are like that's the girl you dream about. I'm just saying.
Keep going. Keep going for a second, because I got the response for that.
I'm just saying, like, now you got these girls just blowing up your DMs, and now you can fly them out and all. And he just got a little freaky.
No, Chris, stop.
You got money.
Stop.
Girls
Chris,
to you.
Stop, bro. We're gonna put this shit in perspective. All right. So these young cats, Zion Williamson.
It's stupid.
No, listen, Chris,
like Zion Williamson has.
I don't need millions. I'm gonna tell you what the hell happened. Chris, stop the cap.
We're gonna have the security cover.
Bro, look, I don't give a damn. Come knock on this door. You not coming in.
We're gonna get me fired.
Listen, Zion Williamson, LaMelo Ball. You motherfuckers is freaky. LaMelo Ball was out here dating Tiana Trump, and Zion is out here getting an up-and-coming porn star pregnant while also having a porn star as his main chick. Bro, what these dudes did is they got millions, and they got with the girls that they grew up jacking off to.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
That's what it is.
PJ Washington.
It's PJ Washington messed with Brittany Renner. She's not even a porn star. She's just fine. LaMelo Ball got with Tiana Trump.
That's why Charlotte's.
All of us grown men know what Tiana Trump, what type of time she owned. All of us know Mariah Mills. Bro, I don't even, I'm going to be honest, Mariah Mills ain't even big enough for everybody to know. But once she got on the scene, messing with Zion Williamson, I want to do this. I can't believe you didn't give me this money. Zion Williamson.
I honestly never heard of her. I've heard of Tiana Trump.
You know when you heard of her? You heard of her when she started ranting and raving about Zion Williamson, Zion this, Zion that. But guess what? Like guess what? I bet you ain't looked at her videos. And guess what? I bet we all looked at that fake ass bouncing. And guess what? We all looked at Zion like he dumb. And then we seen goddamn LaMelo Ball giving Tiana Trump passenger seat rides in the Ferrari. Bro, stop.
If Zion plays 60 games this year, then it was all worth it. I'm just saying that. If Zion plays 60 games this year, then it was all
it's not.
It was all worth it.
She might be.
You know what's crazy? If he balls out this year, nobody gonna give a damn about any of this. If he only plays 20 games out of this, everybody gonna bring this up and be like, "Oh." See?
If he balls out this year, we're still gonna give a damn about this because basically it took porn stars to get him right. It took porn stars to get them right.
Sometimes we need porn stars in our lives. Eh?
And you want me to be honest? Here's what I'm gonna say about this because we still talking ball.
Pat agrees. He laughed my ass off. If he gets 60 games, I agree. Hey, if he plays 60 games,
but here's
they're always messed up, and they should just give him.
Here's where I agree.
You can get porn stars in New York, but not on the same.
Here's what I agree with. I agree with you on this. Is the fact. Bro, all they're doing is they're doing stuff. Everybody that's criticizing LaMelo when he got with Tiana Trump, there was some noise. It wasn't as bad as Zion because Tiana Trump.
That's because
you're crazy. But because Tiana Trump didn't make a big deal about it, there wasn't no major But she was seeing that. But all they're doing is doing what all of us would do if we grew up and we were single and made millions of dollars. We would get with the girls we jerk off to. Let's just be honest. And if you got to take them on a date when you get $200 million, then that's what you got to do. Like, I mean, let's just be honest, bro. I'm a married man.
This is the most raw, off the ball podcast I've ever done by far. But isn't Lana Rose baby daddy
Blake Griffin?
No, that was debunked. That was never his. That was never his. That was
Oh, it's a football player.
No, it's homie from who won the championship with the Spurs. I mean, with the Spurs, with the
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown. That's what they said it was.
Well, shout out to him.
Pinky would have had me in a Pinky Triple X, legend. She's in my Hall of Fame.
Bro, if you want to keep it a buck, let's just be honest, bro. When we were 13 or 14.
Did we just become did we just start a new show?
Did we just start
I think we just started a new show.
But let's just be honest. Like, bro, when we were 13 or 14, the type of time that we was on the internet, and you got to be honest, when we were 13 or 14, we didn't have access to the internet the way they did. We still had sidekicks. When we was like 16, 17, we were introduced to BlackBerries.
I'm older than you. Well, how old are you? 26?
Yeah, 28.
You're 28, so I'm 34. So like sidekicks were like my thing. Like that's my free agent pitch for Zion to come to New York.
Off the balls network. Off the balls, because that's basically what we on right now. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all can love this podcast. Y'all can hate this podcast. We came in here with no topics, and we just figured, look, I'm enjoying more entertaining the comments.
You know what's crazy? If you watch my show, obviously, you know how prepared and
Freak of the week.
I never thought I'd do a Freak of the Week segment on a show, but this is different. But
my man Shane been pitching it to me that I should do Freak of the Week, and then I wasn't really with it, and then he turned like you should turn Freak of the Week into like the best performance by athlete each week during football season. But then like, you know what? We're doing a live podcast. We're uncut. We're hanging out. We sipping on.
You know what?
Who gives a shit?
I always said if we did a live show, it wouldn't be like a typical show that we usually do.
Oh, this ain't no typical show.
Definitely.
This is not no typical
talking
show.
about porn stars.
Me either.
And Adam 22 watching his girl just get drilled from behind. We definitely got to put the NSFW on the podcast audio, but I don't even know what were we talking about.
We was on Freak of the Week, so we're gonna move off of Freak of the Week. Unless
you
really
have
want
topics for this.
Do you really want to deep dive into Freak of the Week?
What's deep dive?
I mean, we're already in. And shout out. Listen, I apologize to any of my family members that are listening because y'all dove into the Freak of the Week segment. So if y'all don't want to hear no more of this, then exit. No, my wife ain't gonna care.
Hey,
I'm her Freak of the Week.
I know I made Mo cry. On the video tribute. I don't know if y'all watched this. Wait, 100 episode. I made him cry because I had his wife do a tribute video. Not tribute, like he died or something, but like
yeah, as if I passed away. It is a tribute to Mo. Rest in peace, Mo, in 2023.
He had the kids. Oh, he got emotional.
Shout out to my kids. Shout out to my kids.
To the little ones that made the video.
Miss them little motherfuckers. They'll be here though. In 3 weeks, they'll be out here moving in Dallas.
We're about to just go into like advice, like relationship. Are we just gonna do the show?
Are we just podcasting? Are we just not even like? Hey, shout out to y'all that are tuning in and listening. I know y'all thought we was gonna talk ball, but shit, at this point, so we just talking on bullshit. We entertaining the comments. That's it.
Let me ask you a question. All right, since we're not even really gonna talk, we're just doing whatever.
We're just talking. Live show. We're entertaining the comments, so keep commenting.
This probably won't be since I'm here. I'm in Texas till Friday morning,
and I'll probably be over here.
So, and he's already been. We'll probably do enough. If it's gonna be like this, then all right. I guess we can talk. Let's get a relationship stuff.
No, we shouldn't. You don't want relationship advice.
I can't give out relationship advice. That's for sure. But so you're married.
Yes.
What do you think for you has been the key to success? Because I know I'm still learning.
All right, since we're on this, I gotta see now. You put it under pressure. I gotta answer this shit right. My wife gonna end up seeing this shit later.
Well, you're doing something right. You've been married for a minute. She's a great girl and all that, and you're doing something right. But what are the keys? What do you feel like are the keys for you?
Man, communication is the biggest key, and everybody say that, and that's a blatant that's a blatant
answer. The number one answer.
But it's the most obvious answer. Like if you with somebody and you love somebody, bro, it's communication. And from a man's standpoint, bro, that happy wife, happy life, it holds a lot of weight. It really does. It holds a lot of weight. Like, as long as she's happy, you'll be happy because your happiness is based on her. When she's having a bad day, as a man, you gonna have a bad day. Sucks to suck. You feel me? But I don't know. It's just, I don't know, bro. When it comes to relationships, bro, everybody's different. But at the same time, bro, you gotta learn your woman. You gotta learn how to deal with your woman. And then when you do that and y'all learn to team up and be a team, you good. Yeah. Which is basically what's made the past 6 weeks of my life that should be a living hell and have been a living hell. It's made it a lot easier that I got somebody to call on and lean on.
Shout out to Pete, the only Nets fan. His podcast is dope. If you like the Brooklyn Nets, he does a good job and all that. But no, that's it's simple.
But you're right.
The simple stuff keeps relationships intact.
See, I haven't said this public, but hopefully, I'm not a good communicator. I'm not. That's probably why I haven't had great success in my relationships. I'm not a good, but it's also because, Mo crying because he had to watch. For me,
I was crying at one point because I had to do that bullshit.
No, it happens though, bro. But for me personally, like, I need to be a better communicator and all that. And sometimes life gets you tripped up, and like you trying to get somewhere in life financially and all that, and sometimes that fucks you up. But that it's all about communication. You don't communicate that shit. It's just gonna go sideways and all that. No, you're obviously doing something right. You and the wife, you're doing good. You got beautiful kids and all that. But that's something I need to work on, big time. It's communication. But I feel like where I'm at in life right now, and where I think I'm gonna be in the next few months, even just in the next few months, I'm gonna be in a different mindset, more positive mindset, especially with this new job. But I think that's going to change how I am going forward, and how I'll be able to communicate better, because I'll be in a better mental state. I think financial, like they, everyone says money isn't everything, but bro, having money can really make you feel better, because there's just that one less thing.
You know who says money isn't everything? Broke people.
It's true.
That's who the fuck says money isn't everything.
Listen.
You ain't got to make $1 million. I'm gonna put it like this. See, now you get me going. You about to get me in my bag.
Right.
Anybody who says money isn't everything is lying. When you say money is a factor, we're not talking about millionaires. We're not talking about trying to be Jay-Z.
Financially stable.
We're talking about financially stable. Money is everything. You know why? Because I'm gonna be honest, broke people ain't happy. And if they tell you they're happy, they're fucking lying. You're not happy broke. You can't be happy talking about, bro, we don't even have $1 menu at McDonald's anymore. So how the hell are you happy? You can't even get a McDouble for $1. $5 don't get you 2 McDoubles, a small fry, a large sweet tea, and a pack of Black & Milds. It don't get you that shit no more. We're past, bro, listen. Money is everything, and it's only because you don't have to be rich. You just have to be financially stable enough that when you make a purchase, that purchase doesn't hurt your well-being on a day-to-day basis. That's it. That's what, when they say money is everything, that's what they mean. If I go buy a pair of shoes and it doesn't hurt me, I'm okay. If I go buy a pair of jeans and it doesn't hurt me, I'm okay. If my wife make a dumb purchase, whatever the dumb purchase may be, my wife go get her nails done and it doesn't hurt us.
If you can afford it, then
that's it. You got to afford the day-to-day basis. So only broke people say money isn't everything. You know why you say that? Because you try to find enjoyment in being broke. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Nah, I'm with you.
You're broke. That's why you say money isn't everything.
When you have to penny pinch, that's the worst place to be there. When you got a penny pinch, you're like, oh man, if I go get 2 slices of pizza right now, damn,
it's gonna hurt your pockets. You're not happy.
How can I?
You can't be.
When you have to micromanage like that, like, I don't know. I just never thought that was life, and that's probably why, like, for me, shit happened the way it was. But I feel like this next phase of life, I'll be better because I'll be more financially stable. I can make more moves and all. Like, just even with the network, like, I've been like, damn, I can't even invest in the network or the pod, like that, like to get us more and all that, invest, marketing. But now with the money I should be making in the next, like, it's going to be able to elevate the network, which elevates everybody else, which we've done. Listen, the network, how many people we had that have gone on to do some really dope things? How much respect have we had in the industry, in the little sports industry? Like that. We've had, how much respect we've had. How many people like, they see off the ball now, we're like, all right, they know what they're talking about. They got good talent. Even if we're so-called like an indie, or like a G League, for instance, and we just put in talent and so they can go on and do bigger things. People come to us to go get talent. Hey,
I'm gonna keep it a buck, Chris. I wanna spice this conversation back up. We back on Freak of the Week. We back on Freak of the Week.
I'm just saying.
Fuck this. I'm sorry that my family.
We do big things.
If my family is listening
that,
and everybody's disappointed in the conversation that I'm going, I got my guy Shane in the building. He commenting. I got my guy BG in the building. Big Gillum. Not the little one.
But McRib, right? Just imagine going to McDonald's and you got a penny pinch. You got to get a McChicken and a small fry.
McChicken and a small fry because that's all you can afford.
All you can afford because, like, damn, if I get the big meal, then damn, I can't. I can't get this tomorrow. I was like, yo,
hey, but you want me to keep it a buck?
I want the number 12. I want that. I want a McFlurry. If the ice cream machine is not broke, if you go to New York, there's some spots where it's not broke. I'll tell you the spots. Just DM me. I'll tell you the spots, secret spots. But it's just like that.
Big Fonz in the building. But all right. So we going back to Freak of the Week. All right, family, I love you. I'm sorry that you guys are having to listen to this. We came into this shit with no direction, and so we're reverting back to the interesting topics that are in the comments. So, Freak of the Week, top 5 porn stars. Top 5 porn stars. We've had this conversation in the network page. Top 5 porn stars. Go.
All right, so we're going.
Go 5 to 1.
Going 5 to 1.
5 to 1. Yep, we here. 5 to 1. Shane, Fonz, Pat, everybody comment. Give me a top 5. Give me a top 5.
All right.
Give me a top 5.
So I'm putting. All right. So this is just based off
5 to 1.
This is the whole career.
We're not talking about what they look like now. We're talking about prime. As if we was to rate the greatest players of all time.
5 to 1.
Greatest porn stars of all time.
Give me Cherokee the ass.
At 5?
At 5.
Oh, you're disrespectful.
He's in my top 5.
Uh-huh.
At 4, give me Isla Fox.
At 4, okay.
At 4.
Okay. I love that y'all listen to this bullshit.
Sarah J at 3.
Oh, you like the old white skis?
Yeah.
The white skis.
Some legendary scenes. At 2.
Hey, Fonz, you got a real life list they count. Put them on it. 2. I bet you won't.
I'm going to forget people too. So, and if I forget, I forget.
So 2. You got Cherokee at 5, Sarah J, or Isla Fox at 4.
Yeah.
Sarah J.
You hasn't done stuff in a minute too.
Who's 2?
At 2, give me damn, 2 is hard. Give me
tag them, Fonz, if you real.
Gianna Michaels.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Gianna Michaels. She's definitely my 2.
You're disgusting.
Yeah.
You're disgusting.
And number 1, Pinky Triple X.
Pinky is number 1? Yo, that's crazy.
And Pinky in a prime is legit.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. My top 5 all black women. Love my black girls.
Oh, wait. Let me change that up. So take Gianna out and put Janet Jackson in there. I don't know if you know Janet Jackson, but yeah.
Man, who don't? Man, come on, man.
She's like,
come on, man. I'm 28 years old. Yeah, I've been on these hoes.
Put Janet Jackson in the top 5. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. All right. Number 5.
This is on the Off the Ball podcast too.
It is. We're just live. It is what it is. I don't care.
I thought you were gonna talk about Summer League.
Man, we've had these conversations. Fuck Summer League. Fuck Summer League.
Yeah,
we talking about who fucking.
So I take out and put Jack. There's probably more, but I can't think of names off that. I'm not good with names, so yeah. But that would be my fault.
All right, so 5 is Tiana Trump. Number 5 for me is Tiana Trump. I'm gonna tell you why. That tornado shit. No, I don't care. That tornado shit she did is crazy. That tornado shit she did is crazy.
Well, she's a little girl, right? She's a little girl.
Yep. Don't care. Fine. She got braces now. So number 5 is Tiana Trump. Number 4, Delata Brown. Give me Delata Brown.
I don't know.
Oh, you're not familiar with it? Well, guess what? Don't look at this shit later. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
Shane just said there's a sports there.
It is, but bro, we having fun.
I don't know what happened.
We live. We having fun. We're not putting this out as an official podcast. We'll record one more time.
I will upload this to.
Yeah, this is just.
We'll upload it to the Off the Ball Network Twitter.
We'll upload this to offtheballs.com. We're gonna create a whole site called.
I don't know what that is though.
All right, well, you don't have to. I do. Delata Brown, number 4. Number 3. Beauty Dior.
Okay.
Beauty Dior. Crazy. Beauty Dior. Number 2. Jada Fire. Jada Fire, number 2. Number 2. But guess what? I got a 1A and 1B. I got number 2 is Jada Fire. But I got a 1A and 1B. 1B.
Oh, so you're gonna do a top 5 and have 6?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm on my Stephen A. Smith on First Take type shit. Yeah, 1A and 1B.
I low-key hate when people do that. Top 5.
Don't give a shit. I got 6. I don't care. We're off the balls. So 1B, Sarah J. Crazy. Sarah J.
I think she's on everyone's top 5. I think most people.
Anybody who refer to white women, she's the GOAT white woman.
No, is 1A. We just said
she's 1B. She's 1B.
No, we said
1A. Cherokee.
Cherokee ass.
Oh yeah, that's number 1, dog.
I can't blame you.
100%. Yeah, that's how I'm going. Beauty Dior go
solid.
crazy. Oh man, my list solid, boy. Look, my list get me through the dark times. Listen, I've been on Navy deployments. I've been sitting at my rack having to squeeze, squirt in the middle of the night. So to my dog Shane, to my dog Fonz.
Shane got Pinky in the top 5.
Okay, so he
Sophia
got
Castillo is
Austin Taylor, Sophia Castillo,
crazy
Luscious Lopez, Pinky, Cherokee, no particular order. That's a solid top 5. But tell me you love Hispanic women without telling me you love Hispanic women. Crazy. Crazy.
I don't know Austin Taylor.
What?
I don't know
What?
Well,
look at it.
Sophia Castillo's on.
The comments have taken us to a whole different place.
Scene where she's in like the army, and I almost wanted to list in the army because of that scene. But
Sophia Castillo. Oh yeah. She got that fatigue on. Yeah, I already know what video you talking about, boy.
That's like a 10.
I already know what video. Ken, is this a real show? Yeah, this is a real show. It just ain't going on audio.
It's not going on our podcast feeds.
Well, it's on our feeds. It's just not going on audio.
Not going straight though.
But yeah, like bro, listen. This is what happens when you entertain the comments. You make a show based on whoever's commenting.
What's your 5 then, Ken?
Yeah, Ken, give me your top 5. How about that? And you can't tell me you white. That don't count.
Moose.
That don't. Moose, maple syrup.
Canadian bacon.
Fucking Canadian bacon. Like, what else? What else popular in Canada? Tomate, coffee. Like.
I got random, but I got to experience Waffle House, but not the Waffle House that I was expecting more craziness, but we didn't get that.
Oh yeah, we did go to Waffle House, but we got dinner at Waffle House. Nobody really orders dinner.
Afternoon.
Well, we could go. I'm not even gonna go.
I don't
we
work
could go right now. No, fuck afternoon. We could go to Waffle House right now. That shit open 24/7, and the menu open 24/7. Feel me? Hey, off the rails network. No, we ain't off the rails. We off the balls. But yeah, man, like shit.
I don't know how. I'm usually more prepared, but I really legit didn't have no material.
I just pulled up, man. I said we're gonna record a live podcast, so the next podcast is gonna be more sports related, and we'll go live. And
there's not really much to talk about, though. That's the thing in the sports.
It's really not.
It's kind of
like, what do you want us to talk about? Aaron Rodgers and Hard Knocks.
Like, I could talk about the summer league, but
we'll talk about Aaron Rodgers and ayahuasca. Like,
they're on Hard Knocks, right? The Jets.
Yeah, the Jets are on Hard Knocks. Who gives a shit?
Did you watch that quarterback show on Netflix yet?
No, I haven't. I've heard about it. I've seen.
I'm gonna watch that on the flight home.
Twitter. Basically, Kirk Cousins is a goofy. Patrick Mahomes showed you why he's him, and Marcus Mariota sucks.
I think Payman did that on purpose. He did like levels. Like, he wasn't just doing like 3.
Yeah, he took the best player in the league, the mid player in the league, like He took the best player in the league. He took the guy who's good, but he's not great. Like, Kirk Cousins is good. He's not great, but he's solid. Like, everybody can use a Kirk Cousins.
He took like a guy who used to be a high level draft pick and like it's like a
journeyman. Dog shit. Because Marcus,
I like that concept though. Like, not just do straight like one.
Yeah, but we all saw it because like you could have gave us Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Jalen Hurts, and we could have called it a day. But instead, you give us great mid and trash. So we get to see all levels of aspect of the mindset of shitty quarterbacks. College football playoff predictions. Sports. Again, we're all for free.
If you ask a question, well, that's just how the show is going to
Yeah,
go.
basically. All right, so college football playoff predictions. I'm going to go wild, but I really believe this. And shout out to my boy Shane. He an LSU fan.
Oh, right, he LSU Shane.
He's LSU. Yeah, you know Shane.
Was Shane on one of the shows?
He's jumped on the draft shows a couple times. You know Shane, man.
Hey, Shane, you need to come on the show, bro.
Yeah, you know Shane.
Shane, you in Texas?
No, he's not in Texas. He out there in San Diego.
Bullshit. All right, we might have to come out there and do a live show.
Yeah, my dog Shane messing with the balls. But either way, my college football playoff predictions, I'm taking LSU. No order. This ain't 1 through 4. I'm just giving you the 4. LSU, I think, with Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors, I think that's going to arguably be the best duo, quarterback wide receiver duo, if one of the best, if not the best. Ohio State, because shit, I'm biased, and I'm taking Ohio State all day, every day. Shit.
I'm still thinking about my top 5 points.
I'm gonna take Clemson.
How about we do a college football playoff porn stars edition?
Yo, I'm gonna take well Brittany Renner #1 because she's been at every college.
Does she do porn?
No, but she's been at every college.
She got an OnlyFans,
yeah.
right?
So, but I'm gonna take anyway. I'm gonna take LSU. I'm gonna take Ohio State. I'm gonna take Clemson. I think Cade Klubnik gonna be that guy. I'm gonna take Clemson, and I'm gonna take Caleb Williams. I'm gonna take C-Dub and USC. I think that's the top 4. I think LSU win the SEC. I think Ohio State win the Big Ten. I think Clemson win the ACC, and I think Caleb Williams and USC win the Pac-12. And I think that's the Final 4. And as much as you can say you don't want to sell me on that, I think that's a great Final 4.
So what was it again? Recap again. What was it for?
Jaden Daniels, and Malik Neighbors in LSU.
So LSU's in there.
Kyle McCord, Marvin Harrison Jr. in Ohio State. Caleb Williams and I don't know who the hell they got at wide receiver, but USC and Cade Klubnik and Clemson. Yep. And I think those are all conference winners. That's why I'm going with that. I think they win the conference. I think LSU wins the SEC. I think Ohio State win the Big Ten. I think USC win the Pac-12. And I think ACC. And I think they might all borderline be undefeated or 1 loss. And they get in there. But I think those are all conference champs. I think those are 4 conference champs that sneak in. And I won't even say sneak. They're all going to earn their way in. I think LSU going to be pretty damn good. Jaden Daniels and goddamn Malik Neighbors. That 1-2 punch going to be crazy. And think about it, it's college football. A great quarterback and a great wide receiver, bro. You can win the championship. They got what? Harold Perkins, who might be the best defensive player in college football. They got Malik Neighbors, who's the top 3 to 5 wide receiver in college football. They got Jaden Daniels, who's the top 3 quarterback in college football. Then you look at Ohio State. Let's just look at their track record. They're no more than 1 loss. Could lose to Michigan. I don't see it happening this year. I think they're going to base their whole season. They've lost 2 years in a row. I think their whole they're going to run through everybody else, but they're going to beat Michigan. I think they finish undefeated as the Big Ten champs. And that is bias. At the end of the day, I am an Ohio State fan, so that shit is biased, and I'm never going to pick Ohio State.
Is it really biased? It's like, that's not really like a crazy idea, like crazy. But I'm not going to front. I haven't dove into college football.
I think Cade Klubnik is going to be nice.
Clemson can definitely have a shot to get the.
And they're in the weak-ass ACC.
Florida State is nice, though. They got a squad.
Yeah, but the ACC is kind of weak.
The ACC, I mean, it's just right now it's dumb too.
Like, is it not the winner of Clemson?
Clemson or Florida State, I think is coming out there. And if they're less than 1 loss, they might have to go undefeated, to be honest. But just off the top of my head, I would put USC in there. I think that they do enough damage. They'll have 1 or no losses in the Pac-12. I know you're not gonna like this answer.
You're gonna say Michigan? Get the fuck out of here.
Michigan gets them to the Final 4. Michigan, Alabama. I think Bama gets back, and then I feel like it's gonna be like a wild card team.
Like who? Who's your wild card team?
Wild card team, like a team we're not even thinking about. But I don't know who that team is.
But
can we talk about how Brittany Griner looked like Ben Simmons?
I mean, she plays at least. She got locked up in Russia and came back before Ben Simmons. Back to the top 5 porn stars. Violet. I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Violet Myers is? Oh, she nice. She nice.
I don't know.
She's solid. She's solid. I don't know about top 5. She's not in my top 5, but she's solid.
I don't know what that is at all.
Yeah, I don't like women who mess with white men, honestly.
That's Jada Fire, bro.
Nah, yeah, but
That's all she does.
Yeah, no, she got a few black dudes. Pause. So, hey, pause. Big pause on this episode. Big pause. Let's talk about how the fact that if you log on to XNXX or xvideos.com, why is it that women go harder when they with black dudes than white dudes? Do they not know? Like, hey, bro, I ain't the one to pick. Listen, I ain't the one to play pick a dick. But at the same time, bro, you know when Shorty with the BBC, she going harder than with the WLC.
And the storylines are different.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. You ever watch it for like the storyline? Just to see how it goes?
I've watched the beginning
Like
just
the
to see
one
what
that
they're talking about. Like
the ones that get stuck on you.
oh, you know who my honorable mention is? Sky Black. Sky Black honorable mention. So shout out to y'all who all of y'all are horny on a Saturday and ain't got nothing to do. Go check out Sky Black. Big promo. Check out Sky Black. She go crazy.
White porn being boring.
And weird.
They be
yeah, it do be weird. No, they just be they be trying to make up for their WLC.
It'd be like 8 minutes in.
White little cock.
It'd be 8 minutes in and nothing happens. It's just
bro, it's just like it's lame, bro.
It's
like
legit the real estate.
And the women don't be feeling it. They just be feeling the money.
Real estate
like,
agent, shows the guy the house, and then they go to a different room, and then stuff happens, and it's like
this shit is crazy because this is not how we planned on recording this podcast at all. But we will give y'all a sports debate. Hopefully, Damian Lillard gets traded before Chris goes back on a flight to New York.
It's probably gonna happen after.
It's gonna happen right after. We're gonna be right back on Zoom on StreamYard and click you in to get you talking about Damian Lillard to Miami.
I'm tired of it. I really am. Every day it's like, yo, this new. He don't want to play for this. You trade him here. It's like it's just.
Oh, Shane, you going to PB? I hope one of your hoes watching this. It's up with Shane. That's all I'm saying. Hey, going to PB. Announcing that you're going to PB. It's crazy because I lived in San Diego. He going to Pacific Beach to party, which means he about to be on silliness.
That's the spot out there.
Oh yeah. It's nice to hang out.
In San Diego. This is the farthest I've been out. Is Texas. I've been to Indiana.
Hey, you think they still sitting downstairs? All right, well, on this porn podcast of Off the Ball podcast and Up in Flames.
This isn't Off the Ball podcast anymore. This
is just a live show of
hour with.
This is a freaky late night with Mo Murphy and Chris LeBron, host of
It don't even
Up
matter
in
because
Flames.
the cigar spot closes at 9.
No, the other spot closed late night.
What other spot?
Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Off the Balls Network. Everybody, shout out, tune in, listening. This was the first live show. The next one gonna be all about sports. We ain't gonna be on bullshit. We're gonna turn the comments off so I don't have to entertain. So I don't have to entertain Shane and Fonz for the rest of the night. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for listening. And Up in Flames and Off the Ball, we definitely out.